Alrighty, welcome. We're agents of the Empire. Our super secret spy mission, D&D, and we are going to have some fun. Last time, our people went ahead and got some code names, got themselves officially recognized as good agents, and are now really on their first big adult mission here. So, get underway. Remember, you can give awesome inspirations in chat through channel points and other things. So. All of you have been given the location of your mission, and you're approaching now. Each of you have received a mission scroll containing the message that you need. And the message as far as all your objectives and what you need to do. As you approach, you are able to talk about what you need to do and formulate at least a little bit of a plan, but you're very close. Because it is after a lengthy training that started in Corel, pushed through the blasted landscape of folly, and ended in a remote farming community that's seen better days. A handful of decrepit cottages border a dirt road with a few farmers working their meager vegetable crops. The road leads through the flat countryside towards a metal building, largely visible in the distance. Likely all that remains of the Kelvin estate. So, Dr. Cora, would you like to review the mission with everyone?
Alright, guys, so it looks like the agency sent us here. We have some captives being held on this property, and we're not sure why. There's some matriarch, and she intercepted some messages from her youngest sister, Fren. And they sound spooky dooky, so here we are. We're trying to scope out the place, gather intelligence. There's more than 12 armed guards patrolling, so we have to be careful. But we don't know what they're capable of, and other than that, we don't know how many hostiles could be there. We have the transportation, we're almost there, but our stealth and discretion are of the most importance. We have to infiltrate and then extricate the captives. If we can, scoop up Spooky Dookie Fren. Bring her in for questioning. Questions? Great! Perfect. We're all prepared. I'm glad.
Oh, I'm muted.
I also was muted, but all I had to say was nah.
That's it. I'm looking at everything's understood. I think our best source is obviously to scope out the outside, see if we can find any weak points of entry, and then we go in sneakily. I'll have darkness and shadows prepared for us so we can go as quietly as possible.
I think we can definitely send out Whirligig and what's Silmaria's?
Alzok!
Alzok, thank you. I think we can send out the flyers first. Mm-hmm. What were you gonna say?
I told Ross I was gonna do this.
Yeah.
I told Ross I was gonna do this. That I was gonna have a because Azok. Yeah. And he polymorphed into an owl or did his thing into an owl, and I was like, you should call him Alzok next time. Like,
thanks.
And then he was like, ah. I'm like, no, you know what? I'll do it for you. It's fine. His name is Alzok.
Owl. Okay. Trying to think what I brought at the table here. Okay. I mean, I love being loud, but I can be extra silent. If we're about to do something crazy, I can make the area lose its sounds. So, hey, if that comes down to it, I got you.
That's good to know.
I think all of mine are pretty loud. I don't know how. I'm not very stealthy, guys. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Like I said, as long as you stick close to me, you'll be as silent as the wind.
I'm very stealthy.
It's because no one bothers to look down at the slime bug that's going around our feet.
Okay. Well, I guess once we get there, let's try to find some high ground and see if we can scope out the place.
All right. As you are walking towards the walking past cottages and with the few farmers and such towards the dilapidated estate, anything you want to do? Okay, so as a reminder, in this campaign, I'm going to just say, remember, you can take some range. You can be a lot of creative. If you allow me to lead, I will lead you into all types of nasty traps, nasty things. So it's just the way it goes. If you sit back on our passive, you're going to be like crap.
Yeah.
So you want. I know it's always funny when we start, especially right into action. So get your minds going.
So.
Go ahead.
I honestly just wanted to. This estate, obviously, is it a big one single house on a big property that's not really surrounded by other properties next to it, or is it kind of just in the middle of like other houses or neighborhoods?
You're still a little bit away, but you can see that it almost looks like even from here you can see that there might be like a warehouse and then like very dilapidated buildings.
Oh, I guess I'll send Alzok around.
Yeah, Whirligiggle to go too.
Okay.
And we'll
So way far ahead? Or what do you want to do? Because you could have them do like a circle and then come back.
Yeah, that's my
And you're going to watch through the entire time?
Yes.
Okay. Then both of you give me perception checks.
Is it our perception or their perception?
You look into their eyes, they usually would make it yours.
Okay.
It's wisdom based, so it's not like it's a physical trait.
Mm-hmm.
So I go through.
14.
Did she do it?
I lost my concentration. That was that one.
Oh no.
Something distracted me.
Okay.
So that's a 3.
And what did you get, Dr. Cora?
14.
Okay. The Calvinist state is in great disrepair, suggesting it lay abandoned for many years. The only building with any structural integrity is a large warehouse. Its sheet metal walls rise high above its surroundings. And you're able to detect several patrols of armed guards circulating that particular building.
The warehouse?
Yeah. Give you here in handouts since you're sending and you did pretty good on that, I'll give you the overhead map.
Oh, very nice. Can I do other stuff while I'm seeing through my familiar's eyes, or no?
I mean, you can't see through your eyes.
But can I cast spells?
I think so, yeah.
I flip over the well, I guess it's not really casting a spell, but I will use like a magical tinkering to, on the back of our scroll, put this map, basically like drawing out an impression of this map as I see it, and Whirligig's kind of going over it so that everybody can look at this map with me.
Got it.
These, you can't reply, but you might be able to hear me. I don't know how this works. I basically ask what, maybe, I don't know if so here had any luck. But these guards, what wear do they have? For the uniform or just wearing whatever?
Huh? What? Oh, I.
Did you find anything?
No. I
Good
guess
little Raven.
something.
Performance anxiety. It happens to everybody.
That'd be thrown back in my face by somebody else.
Seeing that Cora is working on some map, I assume that she has had better luck. Drawing out, and so I'm like, oh, looks like you found something, and I like touch her shoulder, like a tap.
Yeah.
Sorry, looks like you've seen much. Did you see any personnel going in and out?
Did I, Matt? I don't think so.
No, you saw the guards.
What were they wearing?
So as the guards themselves,
Or like, did I see weapons on them?
they are armed, yes.
And is it like a ragtag uniforms? Like they're not a set uniform. It's just they're wearing whatever.
So each patrol you see, they're dressed similarly, but not like anything you'd recognize.
Right.
But there's 4 patrols that you're able to see, with 3 humanoids with like spears, but each one has an automaton with them.
Oh.
Robots.
I got one of those. Not really.
And you're also able to see with that's pretty high perception at one particular member of each of these patrols has a violet bracelet.
The goons are armed and dangerous, and some of them have violet bracelets. Not sure what that means.
Do you think that's some type of communication device?
Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought I was tripping there at first.
No.
Matt, do I know what this blob on the bottom is on this map?
You can go over it. You can have them look at it more. Actually looks like it's like a carpet of dead beetle-like creatures that cover the patch of the ground.
Ew.
Each roughly about palm size.
Ooh.
They shimmer in iridescent hues. The ground beneath it remains is like black, twisted, reminiscent of all the devastated lands of Folly.
Oh.
There's some ookie going down in this corner. This feels like your shtick, Silmeria. Maybe when we get over there, you can take a better look.
I'll just send Alzok over there and see what he finds out. Like, see if he could grab one and bring it to us.
Trying to see if he can grab one of the beetles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Sure. I would say, yeah, it comes on down and lands for a second, grabs it, and can bring it back to you.
All right.
And if you'd like to, does anyone want to particularly examine it?
Yeah, I can give it a shot.
This would be a nature check.
What are the voices going to tell me today? The voices told me it's a 5.
Dr. Cora's pretty good at nature, but she is very pointedly not trying to examine the beetle.
Just don't like bugs.
I moved away from organics. I'm more into inorganics
I mean,
now.
definitely a beetle.
It's definitely a beetle. I'm so glad it's a beetle.
I think Cromir is just like kind of just looking at the window, nodding, looking back at the beetle, looking back. Are you sure? Looking back down.
DeAndre looks at it. Is there any beetle juice? Like he tries to squeeze like adamant
We'll
of
say
it.
it multiple
Don't
times.
say it more than that.
Wait, have you guys never had Beetlejuice before?
No, well, let's be careful.
I don't know. I've never had that, but I've had a Bloody Mary.
Have any of you guys had
Bloody Marys are good.
Not for a Bloody Mary.
Damn it.
Oh, that's third time.
I'm looking out the window. Is it you guys? It's one of you, isn't it? Cromir is looking at nothing. He's just looking at the night.
So when I squeeze the adamant, is there like anything? Because I know that sometimes insects are used for dyes and other things within my they could be broken down and used for other things. Maybe they're using them for something. Is there any extraction, or is it like completely bare? And would that be
I'll let you do another nature check.
Okay.
I will toss over a bardic inspiration with I didn't restring, so I'm just tapping my legs as we're in the car. Just
Don't think I'll need it. I got a 16.
16, unfortunately, doesn't give you any more information.
Damn.
Ooh. Interesting.
You should have got it. You should have used that Bardic.
know.
Do you want to use the bardic? You can.
Okay.
I'll let you use the bardic.
That now makes it a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay. Looking very closely. These are not natural or of this world. You're not sure of why they died, but they are from somewhere else. Their structure and everything about them is off.
These beetles aren't normal beetles that you would find on this plane. I do not recognize them. They are not natural insectoids.
I'd say, given, actually, I'm going to say, DeAndre, I'm going to let you know, you actually look at them and you can see that they are fiends that have been killed.
These beetles they're from the hells. These are fiendish insects, not normal beast.
Why would they be here?
So, I mean, this is somewhat reminiscent of the stories, the blackness, the darkness. I don't know if you've ever been on the train, but it reminds me of the folly. I've never seen any of these beasts before, these fiends.
So do we think these captives might be captured for some sort of ritual or something?
Could be an experimentation, which makes it even further pressing that we get there, and I would love to capture Farron. She deserves to be questioned. Now, I think we need to see Cora, if we could just get in between one of the patrols and assault a weak spot, that would be our best course of action. Or we could try to get on one of the roofs. There's a few buildings here, it seems, and we need to find out which one has the captives and which one holds Sam.
When we go to catch Fren, I can make a
Fren.
poison to
Fren.
make it so they can't talk.
That might be helpful.
That's pretty good.
So they can't scream at least when we capture them.
Yeah, so that
Sure.
will be useful, and still have leftover manacles and a sack from our last job.
You said there was a concentration of guards near the warehouse.
Yeah.
I'd say that's the first place we should check.
I think we need to
But also,
Time.
Sorry.
their patrol. I'm sorry. No, you're fine. Time their patrols, so we can slip past their patrols.
Yes,
Yeah.
but also, if we find Friend first and we're able to debilitate her, I can disguise myself as her, and then getting around would be much easier.
That's true.
Definitely want to know what's on that one guard with a little purple thing on their wrist. Maybe that's something they have, like a, I don't know, like a calling card, a pass, or something to get around easier. Maybe it's just some kind of weapon we can bring back to the agency.
It's possible. I think that could be useful for sure. But we must then see where, and I don't know if you could get a closer look with Whirligig, but if we can locate Friend, maybe. Actually, I don't think I have this spell already. Do we know? Being of nobility and having had contact with this matriarch, I'm guessing maybe we had some time to prepare before this. Could I don't know, have a luck roll or something like that to see if I was able to reach out to the matriarch to know what jewelry that her friend uses?
What type of jewelry this friend
So
used?
she wears it normally and things like that. I'm trying to, with that knowledge, cast locate object to then maybe locate her.
You would find out that she hasn't had contact with Friend. Friend was exiled.
Okay, gotcha.
And so because of that, like she's really kind of this, go over here, we're going to make sure you have a nice life.
Mhm.
But they've had no contact with her for years.
Gotcha.
They probably saw her off in her teens, and she's middle-aged by now.
She had no like family heirloom that she kept or got when she was a 1-year-old and kept. So I guess that
They wouldn't know. Like,
wouldn't know. Fair enough.
this is aristocracy. This is like, once you're done, like, you're dead.
Right.
And this
Okay.
idea that, like, they're just very much like, she was a child, and no, she's not my problem.
Yeah, I got
Except
you.
its name, like, very distant.
All good. All good.
It's a good thing to think of, though.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, I think the best thing, if we can, try to just infiltrate, remain unseen, and I would like to find Friend first, if we could. So that if I am able to disguise myself as her, could make extracting the captives a lot easier.
All right, sounds good. Do I, from the pattern of the guards that Whirligig saw, is there... So I know that there was a bunch of them at the warehouse, and I think that Clarity is right, that that's probably where the captives might be. But from their pattern, could I have deduced where I thought Friend would have been?
I mean, they're around the warehouse.
Are there windows?
No. is like a metal building.
And can you describe the other two buildings that are there? What do they like? They look like shacks, homes.
The metal's the only one's really there. That's of
got
any
it.
type.
Got it.
There just seemed to be like a stable attached to it.
Was Cora able to see if there were like any holes in the building or anywhere
So
anywhere
Cora-
that somewhere small could get into, something small could get into?
Sure. Well, Cora didn't get really good on that.
Yeah.
I'll let you do another perception check, trying to get a little bit more in detail.
Can I do investigation if I'm trying to find a way in?
Sure.
Okay. 21.
You we're on flying on the stable. It looks like the back wall of the stable. That's like, so the stable's built with its back against the warehouse, and it looks like that back wall is extremely rusted, essentially all the way through. You can also see in this warehouse there is a covered court where there are 4 humans hanging around that seem to be lifting boxes and doing various things. From the covered court, you can see that would be the easiest way to get. That's like the door of the warehouse.
Gotcha. So there's a door with humans, and then there's a not patrolled stable that looks like it could be broken through.
Yes.
Well, if we go there, slip stealthily through us reaching out and blending in with the shadows, then maybe Cromir could silence the area and we break right through that wall.
Sounds good. I have a way of doing it pretty quietly as well. Break it through the wall.
That's good. We'll need it, and the shadows spell should also dampen our spell, or deafen our walks and our actions.
Matt, my last question would be, in any of the patrols, is there ever a moment...
1 sec, I'm sorry.
Did everybody remember to long rest before we took on this mission? Because
Yeah.
I didn't.
I did.
I forgot about that.
I just looked and noticed that I had no spell slots.
I have all my spell slots. I just still had the 2 temp HP from our last thing.
The sky cells is in concentration, right? So we could be, in theory, like pretty close to Deonadair if he gets the disguise up and just stealth around him.
Okay, sorry about that. So... what was the question? I'm sorry.
Is there ever a moment where one of the people with the purple wristbands would be alone? Or are they always in multiples?
They're always in their patrols.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
But can we time out a lapse to get over the fence where maybe that stable is, where there's no guards there?
There's not so much a fence. I mean, you could try to. You can certainly try to time out.
Okay.
Like, I mean, that's definitely a thing you could do. I'd say something like that is what would allow you to kind of do a stealth.
Gotcha. I thought it was like a sheet metal fence around the whole estate.
So the warehouse is sheet metal.
Gotcha. Now,
And
yeah.
then the stable and stuff is around it.
Gotcha. All right. I guess then I will, as we get in order there and close to it, I will cast Pass Without Trace. Then, as I do, I take out some like ashes and I sprinkle them around the area. And as I do, the shadows around the area seem to, like with the magnetic force, envelop around us, and our sounds are deafened, and shadows and darkness seems to blanket us like a velvety cloak.
Nifty.
I'll bonus action my Pact of the Cloak. Doesn't give me any advantage, but I'm constantly floating a few inches off the ground, so.
I mean, it means you'll never have footsteps then.
Yep.
Okay. So, all right. So you want to go ahead and give me stealth checks, please.
Yes, this is plus 10.
Yes, plus 10.
Oh, 29. Oh, no, 31.
27.
26.
31.
A dirty 30.
22.
Okay, very nice.
You think he said 32?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You quickly make your way through the area. You see there are the broken remains of a once stately mansion crumble here. Beyond a few barely standing brick walls, little remains of the original structure. And you're able, if you basically can bypass this if you're going directly to the warehouse. So you move around. And you can see the carpet of these dead beetles, each roughly palm-sized. And where are you trying to get to?
Near the stable, I believe.
Okay.
As we walk by, okay, I'm just gonna have I put like a zzz, and I just do detect magic through my goggles as we're walking.
Okay. When you get towards the stable, or
well, I guess I'm interested if we're passing the beetles. I guess I would be interested in that patch of whatever's going on. So I would start it when we're there.
right there. You get to the stable. You can see a aura coming from what you clearly can tell must have been some type of prototype.
Ooh.
It looks like it was meant to be a prototype horse.
Weird.
And you can see it seems violent, but all of you stay very, very quiet. Though you'd have to break through the wall in the back that might alert it.
If you're able to silence the area from there.
Well, I think I got this, and I will. One of my things that I spent money on was I crafted an acid that can dissolve metal. So I take a little vial out of my pocket, and nice. I kind of unclick my arcane screwdriver, so it like the bottom comes down, kind of like a gun, and I slide it in, and then I spray paint a little area, spraying the acid on this wall, and
Yeah.
it will dissolve up to 1 square foot of metal.
A square foot. Not very big.
I spent all my money on that.
Nice. But if it's square foot, that means that it would be a cube. So if I'm doing just a sheet, it would be like...
No, a square foot would not be a cube, right?
It's a square. Yeah, it's not really.
I got you.
Yeah, it's 1 by 1.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
1 foot by 1 foot hole now.
Flo could fit it.
Yes, Flo can fit in. Flo can fit in.
Jello.
Jello, yeah.
By the way,
100%.
my code name's Drip.
Drip,
Drip.
drip,
Drip.
drip. I
Love
like
it.
the drip.
Respect the drip, Cora.
So yeah, you're able to do that psh, as it dissolves away, leaving this 1 foot hole in the wall.
We can break a bigger hole. Or if Jello, did you want to use your acid?
I mean, I can.
Whatever we think.
Is that gonna make a lot of noise?
No.
Yes, it won't.
Yes, it won't. Okay.
Then I guess we go ahead. If you can help, so make it a little bit bigger, and we'll all get through.
All right. How big would I have to make it for everyone to get through?
I would say at least 2 square feet.
Okay, then I
Or not 2 square feet. Probably 4 square feet actually. So basically, it needs to be 2 feet on every way for people to squeeze through.
Yeah.
We have to use 3 more.
I'll use 3 more to be able to get that done.
Okay. So, then from Jello and Dr. Cora, both give me another stealth check, just to because you're working near this crazed horse.
Don't forget your
Man.
10.
27.
19.
1927.
So very good. All right. So it goes off, and you make a hole. Through the hole, you can see, although wound down and in places open to the elements due to smashed windows, you see an office that shows signs of once housing a wealthy owner. Although most of the lavish furnishings have been removed, some remain, and the wooden paneling on the walls exudes luxury.
Oh. Is there like a big like dresser or cupboard type thing that I could move to put in front of the hole we just created?
Yeah, I think there's some furniture you can try to hide the hole with, yeah.
I just don't want anyone to, if they could pass the horse and see a blatant hole in the wall, that they don't really notice it. So.
Is there a desk to search?
Search the desk, make sure there's no traps in there. There has to be some more information of possibly what she was doing here.
Okay. Give me a perception check then, if you want to search the desk.
I was going to say I was going to try to search with you, but I don't know if I was going to be able to give you advantage or guidance. I don't, it's one thing I would try to do with you. Seeming as I love secrets and finding information is like my life goal.
I already rolled, and it was a 1.
Oh. Okay. You don't really find any useful information. It doesn't seem totally organized, though there is a wooden box of silver cutlery that's probably worth 80 gold, and a pair of golden candlesticks. They're probably 25 gold apiece.
Yeah, it's like you guys are really distracted today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go under the desk, see if there's any like secret buttons, compartments, anything like that will house something like any blatant secret things or weird panels or things like that.
Yeah, give me another perception check.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. Go on.
Actually, sorry, 21. My bad.
21. Go underneath the desk. You see, there seems to be a strange set of clasps, like a switch that you think you could flip.
Okay. Stand back a little bit. I'm not sure what this is going to do. And I flip it.
One of the wood panels of the walls slides back and over. And you see a safe door.
I think, Joe, this is where you shine, my dear.
I got it. Could you lockpick it?
Yeah, give me a thieves' tools, sleight of hand.
Wow, this app hates me. That is a 9.
9. Spend your time. Not able to crack the safe.
Last bottle of acid, I think.
Last bottle of acid?
Should I make an attempt first before we try to melt everything?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna inspire my bard friend here. Give that D6 to you.
Okay.
Gonna play some bongos, like it's a heist movie.
Quiet bongos.
It's still my knees though. I'm just tapping on my thighs.
So because I have proficiency in thieves' tools, I add my proficiency bonus, correct?
See.
Yes.
Alright, that is 15, 16, 17 plus D6 is a dirty 20.
Woohoo!
20. Right. Just listening very carefully. You're able to unlock the safe.
Booyah.
You see, within this very large safe, there are 8 1-pound gold bars. This one is likely worth about 50 gold.
Score.
I guess this is how we get paid.
I was about to say. I'm not below stealing those candlesticks over there too.
Oh, to take it all, my friend.
Yeah.
We deserve it.
Thank you.
I feel like, though, there's a lot more we can learn. Maybe she has some remnants of letters. Maybe we should search her garbage cans and other things. I have no problem getting dirty.
And just checking, there's nothing coming up on Detect Magic, right?
No.
Is there any pictures of her?
No.
Oh, smart.
You said the bars are worth 50 gold each?
That's
Yeah.
Okay.
8 bars.
400 gold.
Like, can I look at like any like trash bins or things, remnants of letters that she might have been sending out?
Yeah, The feeling you get here just is there's nothing really here. They're like, I would say you're very like your spry brain goes to where's the organization, where's these things I can find.
Right.
You get the idea that this operation isn't really well organized. Like she's not running it well.
Gotcha.
So like none of these things are here.
What are the exit points out of this room?
There's a single door.
Single door. I'm going to go up to the door, put my ear, see if I hear anything on the other side.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay. Another 21.
Woohoo.
Okay. You can hear the chamber beyond must be very, very, very echoey, making stealth likely difficult. So you can hear there are the loud stomps and movements that are consistent with automatons.
Okay.
And with that, you pick up 4 distinct types of squeaks and bangs.
There's a few automatons beyond this door. It's very echoey. Our veil of shadows will silence us, but you would have to stay close. But that doesn't mean it's not going to be harder than outside. You're going to have to move pretty quietly through this next room. And getting past these 3 automatons might be a challenge.
Challenging enough that we should have Chromir do his silency thing on us? Or
The thing about this one is that it's stationary. It does not move with us. I haven't worked that trick out yet.
Well, in the spell past Wild Trace, it's a veil of shadows and silence radiates you and masking you and your companions in each from detection. So, it does, like, silence does radiate from us, and we can't be tracked unless by magical means.
Right.
cool.
So
you're probably coming to the end of the spell at this point, but yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
It's 1 hour.
What's
right?
an hour? I forgot.
Yeah.
It was. Sorry, I had 10 minutes in my head. You're absolutely
it's
right.
1 hour.
Spell. My
No,
apologies.
all good.
Okie dokie.
This is the most amazing spell. All right.
Hey, at second level? Hell yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, if we want to move through and we trust our abilities and our spells, and I think we can move through and try to stay in the shadows.
I think Silmeria is the worst person to be on these stealth missions with.
Well, it
Well,
should
good
be
thing
your
you
use
Has
for it.
nothing.
Good thing you have me to see why cover your ass. See, yeah.
More stealth.
CYA.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
I'm going to try to open the door a little bit, and I'm going to Giolo, see what you see on the other side. If you can. So I'm going to open it up an inch or two and see, and have Giolo slither in.
Okay. So you do, Jillo?
Yeah, I will then do another stealth check, I guess, probably.
Yeah.
I still got that
At a disadvantage.
Okay, so it'll be a disadvantage, and then the plus 10 because you'll still be within 30 feet of me.
Okay. Sorry, I'm grabbing the physical dice because I don't trust the
And remember, if your operations and you roll a 1, you get to re-roll.
Alright. That is 18 plus 10 is 28.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, slip in. You can see these 4 large metal-formed people that patrol. They are each armed with large maces. that has replaced one of their fists.
Ooh.
You can also see that there are many machines in this warehouse floor, and one seems to be over what is clearly a trap door. You see that the machine that's there is attached to a crane.
Whew.
So we would have to pull up necessarily. That's great.
You could
So-
tell it would be likely very noisy.
And we'd have to use the crane to lift up the thing for the trapdoor.
Right. And
Well,
I guess
I don't know, have to, but that is what these people probably need to do.
I still have a thing of acid.
I could silence whatever. I can silence it as much, so I can probably, when we're lifting it in the radius, probably not emit a sound, and
that would
we'll
be
solve that problem.
useful.
It probably would be better to distract most of these guys with something.
Yes, that would be useful as well. I don't know. I don't have any illusions I can create or anything like that, unfortunately.
Yeah, me neither.
But if some of us could get to the crane and operate it, and Chromir, you silence the area, that would be useful.
I have something that could be distracting.
Well,
It'll
like
go
what?
somewhere, and then I take out a little wind-up toy, which is another thing I spent money crafting.
Oh,
And I can wind it up as an action and set it to walk, and it'll walk 30 feet, and then on the next turn it's going to produce a huge amount of noise.
oh,
And it will produce that noise for rounds equal to the number of feet divided by 5.
Remember, you did have patrols around.
yeah. So
So I just,
I mean,
it's
lots
one
will
of those.
come.
Or imagine yeah, just that you are behind, like, you've skipped all, like, the rounds of mobs. So it is very possible to aggro the dungeon. Basically.
What if I sent Alzok in there to distract him?
I mean, you could definitely fly around and lead them out, and maybe they will follow.
How many of them are there again? 3?
4.
4. I don't think I can do anything about 4.
Well, I have only one idea, and that's Chromir silencing the area while the crew or part of us try to lift up the crane while maybe another crew distracts them.
Why don't we try to kill them in the silence? Or at least knock them out?
That's a good idea.
Remember, spellcasting would be hindered.
Yeah. Yes, thing. I know some of us do spells. Not all of us are pretty. Not all of us are built for a fight.
Well, that's verbal. My hunter's mark is verbal. I think everything I have would be verbal.
Damn near everything is verbal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the priority will have to be stealth.
Mm-hmm.
If we get caught, we get caught. We just have to do it super quick.
Yeah. Let's stealth this shit up.
All right.
Okay, so does that mean some of us are going towards the crane?
Yes, some of us.
Yeah.
And how big was this again? This this room?
The room itself here is about 50 by 60, or 50 by 80.
Because I mean, if anyone stays within a 30 feet from me, they could have the +10. But if you're outside that, you wouldn't be, and you would be at disadvantage.
Got a question about that disadvantage. If I'm not walking, since I'm just floating, would I have that disadvantage?
You would, because it's noise.
Even though I'm not on the actual floor? Because
It's
I'm
your
floating.
wing. Yeah, is it your wing?
I'm floating. I'm gliding across.
What gives you the floating? Remind me, please.
My pact of the cloak.
Oh, you packed the cloak. Okay.
Yeah.
No. I would let you not have disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay.
Do I have to roll another check, or am I good?
I'd say you're good for this. If everyone else is coming out to the main hall, we'll give checks at a disadvantage, except for Samaria there.
No. I'll go and I'll look at Cromir and say, how far do you have to be to cast that silence?
Oh, I can be at least double this length of this room. Just give me I can do this within 10 minutes. I'll have to spend enough resources. Just gotta take me longer to cast it.
Okay, that's fine. Maybe you start doing that if you could.
Yep, on it.
And then I'll plan it as soon as it's done. Then I and maybe someone else could come with me, and maybe you, GLO, and go over to the crane. And I don't know what you guys could do to distract. If you guys want to use one of your familiars to distract them and bring them out, maybe through the front door, that could be useful. A flying pest that starts pecking on them and then runs away, maybe.
Yeah, I think it'd be best for Alzok to do that, considering it's like he's just a bird. They'd think that instead of Dr. Cora's whirligig.
Whirligig, yes.
Yeah.
And,
have something more natural.
Do owls have flyby? Can you remind me?
Yes.
Yeah, so then you can peck and run away, maybe, and distract them to go out the door.
Alrighty.
So we'll, I guess, wait the 10 minutes. I guess maybe you started, once we brought up idea, I don't know if you started.
Yeah, I feel like, if we're taking this time and they want you guys sound like you want to do silence, Cromir would have started mid-conversation.
Okay. So you're putting out silence into the room?
I'm putting out silence on the spot at the crane where us using it isn't going to create any sound.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you can
what's the radius on the
It's
silence?
a 20-foot radius sphere.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big area.
Yeah.
I love it, man. This is
Yeah.
awesome. So put that out. Yeah. So the stealth checks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going, and I think GLO may be coming with me.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I would say, Joe, go ahead and give me a new stealth check. Yeah.
Hey, should I go with you guys, or I don't?
You don't have to make the stealth check, right?
I have. I
don't
can
have
do it. I don't have.
It's not a disadvantage for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's always going to be a disadvantage anyways because my plate. So, mine though is going to be a 23.
So do I? So am I sticking with?
Just plus 10, no advantage.
You can. Yeah.
Okay.
What did you get? Samaria?
You... Oh no! Oh no!
Should have stayed home.
Oh no!
Put it on the dunce chair.
Was it a natural one?
Yes, it's going on the dunce chair. Oh, it's getting its little dunce hat. It's fine.
Are you the division that can re-roll a natural one for stealth?
Yes, you are. Your operations.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
I said that earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay,
You need
that's
to
better.
know your role.
24.
There we go.
That's
Okay.
better.
As a reminder, if anyone's ever interested, remember Lucky can turn disadvantage into super advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky the
And
feet.
we have the fortune rolls. Remember
Lucky
your
feet,
fortune-
yeah.
Oh,
lucky
wow.
feet.
Your
Because-
fortune rolls too. Sorry.
Because you roll 2 dice, and then Lucky lets you roll another one, and you get to pick between all 3 as to which one
That's
you want.
right.
Mhm.
That's right.
So it is.
Ugh.
It's funny because you do it after you roll. So if you get a natural 20, you can actually go Lucky. I'll take the natural 20.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. All right.
Which is basically what the fortune points is that we get the first one we get for our level
Yeah,
1.
fortune is a lot of cool things too.
Yep.
So
I
you all
was-
make it out. Go ahead. Sorry, did you have something?
No, I was really about to put this dice in the chair, man.
No, still put it in the chair. Like, come on. Now.
It's a good one.
But so and for people like how's all that work? There's a lot of things in this. We've added extra things to make all these people super spies.
Right.
So you get these little things in order to be able to be the super spy to pull these things off, which is really fun. So, yeah.
So then,
what I'd like to do is let's do this. Samaria, what did that look like? Like how did you use your operations to overcome kind of your natural issue there?
She was following behind Deanna there, and her wing got caught on. I guess there's pallets and stuff in here. I'm not sure. And she almost knocked it over, but she was able to, because of the cloak, be able to just kind of go an inch higher.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
Just sort of move just a little higher.
Yeah.
In that case, you were able to press the button here. And these automatons are specifically programmed for humanoids. Or not just humanoids, because it would still be triggered by Jello. But in other words, they don't get alerted by this thing lifting up in the air. So goes up silently, revealing the trapdoor.
Groovy.
I guess we can all move together then and just pray for the best.
Yep.
All right, I'll get a little closer to the group so that as they're coming out the door, they get the 30 feet to pass without trace.
Can I
Try
guide
to
them myself?
Solid snake around these people. Maybe I'll put a cardboard box around my head.
Yeah.
And just crawl.
Okay. Yeah, I would say everyone give me a stealth check. Still with disadvantage. Though actually the silent spell, I'll still do disadvantage because still a little bit going on. To get to and through this trapdoor.
Right. Okay.
16?
Oh man, I'm so good.
26.
25.
Fuck.
So we're rolling with disadvantage, but do
Right.
we get past without a trace?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and then you can use your fortune roll if you really have a bad thing happen.
27.
16.
Me
It's not
too.
bad.
24.
Yeah,
32.
come on, guys. That's
Barely, but you all pass.
Sorry, guys. I rolled a 2 on the die.
Oh, at least it wasn't a nat one. It's fine.
That's very true.
All right. Opening the trapdoor reveals a ladder of rusted metal rungs built into the earth, leading down to a tunnel illuminated by an Ethereum lamp mounted below.
Last one down's a rotten goose egg. Cormier goes first. Well, actually, it goes. You can't even hear it. We're still silenced.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least for the first 20
It's 10
15
minutes.
feet or something.
Yeah.
Until we go down. So
He says it as he
Hand movement.
exits. He says it as he exits the silence, but we still can't hear it.
Yep.
Hey, what do you want to do?
Go down.
So we see it's lit by this lamp. See a metal rung.
Several metal rungs, yeah, for the ladders.
Okay. So go. I guess we'll start going down. But
Yeah.
Before I do, just want to take a further look down to see maybe. I guess we don't hear anything right now. But I guess as we go down, start listening out if we can hear any human voices or anything like that.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Well, There you go. That's my 1 for 6.
Yay!
You don't hear anything.
It seems clear. I don't hear much going down there, but it doesn't mean there's nothing down there. I guess I'll do the honors, and let's go 1 foot slowly by the other, trying to still be silent, or stealthy and such.
I'm gonna be right behind him.
Okay. So you get to the door. You are opening it.
Before we do, I will check for traps.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Well, actually, let's have some. I don't know. I feel like Danny is like doing everything.
Fair enough.
I need people to jump in here. Like I feel like this is getting very.
Silmeria literally has nothing for this. I mean, like I could do a history check, see if I can remember anything about this area, or if I've learned anything about.
I feel like
so I want to I mentioned this. I think last week, maybe I didn't. So what I want to really open up wide here is people helping each other.
Yeah.
You can help each other. You don't give advantage, but you give an ability modifier. And if you figure out how to help. So for instance, this would be a good thing of where Clarity starts to try to figure out the history, and you could say something like that. Like she's thinking of how these doors are made, the specific things about them. What are the favorite traps of royal families?
Oh,
and then and then you could say like, oh, well, that makes sense to me. Whatever your intelligence modifier is, let's add that to Yonder's roll. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I want you to feel that you are more a part of this. Everybody, actually, by being able to think, and you are more a part of it, but be able to you can integrate that way. So someone might have the base skill, but you can augment their skill if you just think of a way that ability would help in the situation.
Okay.
I'm gonna help. Sorry.
I was wondering if I could possibly use my spectral movement to like peek in and out of the door, because I essentially move through everything, and I have it says that I can use my full movement, but if I'm just peeking in and out of the door, I don't really use my full movement.
Yeah, I would say give me a stealth check.
Okay.
While these, so are you helping then?
Yeah, I'll help. I'll think back and be like, all right, so this door is made out of this wood, and this is this family, and they like these types of traps, and they're really worried about this sort of thing, and tell Diana there, like.
And what's your intelligence mod?
+3.
All right, you can add 3 to your roll down there.
All right. Looking through here. Yeah, that helps. This is going to be a 16.
Okay, checking very carefully. It's likely a noisy door, but it's not trapped.
Okay.
Yeah, just with being rusted, the hinges are likely to squeak. It's not necessarily well kept. Stealth check for. What was the stealth for Clarity?
Oh, Clarity. Yeah.
Do I get the pass without a trace bonus or not?
Yes, you're still within 30 feet.
Okay.
As long as you're 30 feet with me, you get it.
And that is a 29.
Ooh.
Okay. You put your head through really quickly. You see 4 hang from manacles on the far wall. They wear thick metal collars connected by a thick wire. Facing them are 2 burly guards and a tall woman wearing what surely must have been once elegant clothing. The captives fearfully stare at a metal box held in the woman's hands.
Is the wire connected to this box in her hands?
Yes.
Like a... Ooh.
All right. I'm guessing you described this once you pop your head back in. All right. There's two things I can do. Instantly, I could try to paralyze that woman so she doesn't do anything. I might need some luck on my part, but once we do that, we obviously have to take out those guards right away. But when I do that, Shadow will no longer envelop us.
Why not paralyze the guards? I can make it so the woman can't scream. And
But
then
if she can, if she can do something with that box, then we don't know what's in that box exactly.
Fair enough.
If we were going in guns blazing, I don't know that we would have much use for your shadows anymore, correct?
No.
No, but we still have to extract.
Did we close the trapdoor?
Up to you.
I'm guessing we might have closed it, but
I feel like we should.
so-
I feel like we would have just to.
Yeah, I mean, I moved furniture over a hole in the wall, so I'm sure we probably cut.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
big thing is the crane. Probably, I don't know how you would have done the crane.
I don't think we would have done the crane.
The crane's
but,
still up.
We still up,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
wouldn't have, for sure.
but if we had, I'm thinking like with the closed, that would at least muffle any sounds that came out of here.
Yeah. I agree.
So all right.
If we clear this room, Deonadare, can't you just do your whooshy whooshy thing and make yourself look like Fren? And then we can
Yes.
extract the captives easily.
That's
Mhm.
very true. As long as we can hide her somewhere.
Yeah.
Or, yes, maybe I could describe, even we maybe make her look like another prisoner or something. I don't know, but we can definitely do that.
Yeah, I brought a disguise kit. I could probably make her look like one of these 4 up here.
All right, well, we must be quick, and I might need some luck.
Okay. So, quick question. I have Hex, which can give the target a disadvantage on an ability check with any ability. What would we
Wisdom.
think? Wisdom? Well, that's not saving throws. It's ability checks.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
maybe like
Maybe like
stealth
strength checks
or strength
Like,
checks.
Yes. Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're trying to restrain her. This will probably be the time
Okay.
to put that on.
All right.
And how long does your poison keep someone silenced there, Joe?
I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
Until you give them an antidote? Is that how it works? Excuse me.
Doesn't actually say on my character sheet. Give me a second.
Dare, if you want to wait for me, I can pop off something that'll make saving a lot harder for her and 2 of the other guards. Actually, I could probably get them all.
Yeah, that could be useful. As long as we said as soon as we hold her, we need to take out those guards right away.
Yeah.
And Clarity, did any of those guards have those purple bands on them?
Did any of them have the purple bands?
Which guards? The guards that are here?
Yeah.
The 2 burly guards.
No.
No bands.
So it's just
No.
3. It's 3 hostels.
Yep, her
Okay.
and the 2 guards.
Got you. Okay. Now I know which level.
So, but
Doesn't say how long. I can't figure it out.
I can look.
do you think
I have the book next to me. Let me look.
Do you think that because you can end silence's concentration? Is it
Yes, I believe so.
okay? So, Chromia, I'm thinking, could you cast silence on the door, open it, drop the concentration as a free action, and then I can do the whole person? 'Cause the door is going to be heavy, and it's so if we're able to at least get it in a silent sphere, maybe back a little bit so that it gets the door and not them talking, because we don't want them to realize that they're silenced.
Yeah. I can Yeah, I can spend that. I can do that right now and just silence this hallway and the door, and not the other side of the room.
Right. Is that cool, Matt? Does that make sense?
Oh, what's he doing? I'm sorry.
So we don't want them to know that they're being silenced, but we want to silence the door. So he's gonna cast the silence on a little bit back, so it
Okay.
gets and then he's gonna drop once the door is open. He's gonna drop the concentration on the silence.
So it's just gonna. They use it for it just to cover the door.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. So we stealthily open the door since it's silent, so they don't notice, right? And could we start then casting the spells that we wanted to do?
If it's silence, I can't cast any spells.
No, but he's dropping concentration.
Oh.
Yeah. So, okay, so boom.
We are trying to preserve a surprise attack.
Correct.
Yes.
I understand. Yeah.
Jello, it's to the end of your next turn. So it's like 6 seconds, 7 seconds.
Yeah, this is like one of the. This is the toxic tradecraft kind of thing you get.
Yes, we can just.
Okay.
We can just gag her. Gag her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a sock in it.
So what I will do, I'll give you advantage, but go ahead and give me another round of stealth checks.
Okay. All right. Plus, still got pass without trace, guys.
Yep.
The round of
We're like I think
These
we're
are
40 minutes
these
into our
aren't
mission.
These are a disadvantage.
No.
Advantage.
Advantage. Okay.
35.
I rolled the same dice as the last roll.
I just got a natural 20 for a 35.
I got a
20.
30.
Dirty 20.
18.
24.
We have passed without a trace bonus, right?
Yes.
So then 23.
And I'll spend that slot for silence as well.
Oh, you're not gonna ritual pass. You're just gonna.
Yeah, we gotta. I feel like we're gonna have to do this quickly.
Fair enough.
Okay. In that case, I will give you surprise here. So you open up, silence is dropped, and go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
Hell yeah. Come on, roll good. Okay, you didn't roll good. Did you crit on that?
No.
You okay.
Oh. That's about right.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing.
So let's do
Do
it
it like we do on the Discovery Channel.
This is not what I wanted to say. I'm sorry.
No, that's a
I
great
only know that song. Has everyone ever seen the movie Gamer? It's this really bad movie with Gerard Butler, Logan Lerman, and a bunch of other people.
Yeah,
And,
I've seen
Dexter. Yeah, that's all. I only know that from that one specific scene.
That's my high school days, dude.
Gamer?
No, that
Oh.
song.
I was like, huh.
That
Yeah,
was-
that makes more sense.
Yeah, that was huge back in the
Okay.
90s.
Perfect. You bust in Dr. Cora Jones.
Oh!
You are able to drop your initiative if you want.
Sorry, wait, so above table, we're trying to
So the plan, like Cormier had mentioned, how he could do something to make the save harder.
Yeah, above
Well-
table, I'm gonna put Bane on that group over there.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cast Hold Person. I don't know if you want to wait until like hold your initiative to do or hold an action to do something until after that or what. But the main thing is I'm going to try to Hold Person her to paralyze her, and then we can take out those guards right away.
got you, but I could still attack the guards.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, and that's still helpful. Got it. Okay, I'm going to. I have my little Sonic or not Sonic. I keep saying Sonic arcade screwdriver in its pistol position, and I'm just gonna pew 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 magic missile the two guards.
Oh, okay. How are you distributing your missiles?
I'm going to. Does one of them look like the boss?
Well, it's
The woman in
She looks
black.
like the boss.
Yeah, no, but not her. Is there somebody who looks like the leader?
No,
of
the other two
troopers?
look like they're under her. Equally.
Gotcha, okay.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Come on.
Yeah.
I'll do all three to the first one that I see.
You got it. So 1d4 plus 1 times 3.
Well, big.
3, 4, 12.
Right. So you open the door. What do your missiles look like?
Oh, they look like let's see. Like a water gun, but the water is energy. Let's say it's Ethereum.
I love it. As it opens the door, right into their chest. Very good. Clarity.
Okay. For the first time, you haven't seen Clarity show up any kind of bardicness whatsoever. She kind of like takes this dramatic pose, and then she kind of like does this shimmy stomp as she breaks into dance. And then as she moves, like her heels click along the floor and create this kind of resonance sound that kind of makes her daggers in her hand look like they're vibrating. And as she like spins around in her dance, the daggers fly from her hands, floop floop, into one of the guards.
Lovely.
I love it. Advantage. Well, the same one as the Cora.
Yeah. That's a natural 20.
Yes, let's go.
Very good.
Whoop their ass!
And that's 10 thunder damage.
Nice.
And then
Hey.
the second one, flump. Oh, it's supposed to be advantage. 15 and... Okay, 15. This is the second one.
Hits. All right. So a thunderous sound.
And then I don't add the modifier. Is just 1 thunder damage.
Then the damage.
And then she strikes a dramatic pose, and then the daggers fly back into her hands.
Yes.
All right. Then Globanix, Lobatamo, Obulo.
Yeah. I think he stepped off. I don't know if he's back yet.
Oh, he did say be right back literally a minute ago.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's gonna attack. He this is his one time he can kill somebody. I'm sure he wants to kill somebody.
Here he is.
That's why I
Oh,
had
he's
to
back.
do really badly.
You're good. It's your time to kill someone. The only one
Oh,
guard has been
awesome.
attacked. So I'm guessing maybe
He's
you
gonna
want to go for the guy who's
Joe's gonna look at you and be like, "You're sure I'm allowed to kill them?"
kill the guard. It's fine.
Not the woman.
Yes.
Sorry, and on my running around, I lost. There it is. All right. By the way, I was meaning to ask, can I take the spell consumption?
Sure.
Cool. Then I'm gonna do consumption on the guard, and for Jello, what that looks like is a pseudopod shoots out from his body and just hits into the guy, as like basically it begins just draining
Ooh, that's evil.
from him.
That's an absorbable off.
And it is disgusting. You guys like see the blood and everything going through the tendril. It is not
All
pretty.
right. So what's the effects of consumption?
As part of casting this spell, I use a hit die. It automatically hits, and then for the duration, the creature must make a con save at the end of each of its turns. On a failed roll, I roll the hit die and I deal that much damage.
Okay. All right. Are you doing anything else in your turn?
Makes me miss the good old days.
The Martes, man.
I know, right?
I don't believe so. That's it.
All right. As their turn, they become unsurprised and they get 14 on their con save.
All right, that is a success.
Oh. All right. Diana Dare.
I'm gonna hold my action to do the whole person until Cormier does his thing.
Got it. The next one becomes not surprised. And Drake, James Drake.
Alright. He's going to run up to the lady holding the box and wait, that's not true because I'm a bard and I've got so what I'm in or not bard but rogue. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delay my initiative until after the lady's held person.
Okay. So we'll put you
We're
down.
not trying to kill her.
next.
Just make sure.
All right. Then Chromier.
All right. Cormier is gonna peek out next to Deanna Dare, and he's gonna start talking. He's gonna bite his lip for a bit, and it's gonna start bleeding, and his voice is gonna change into this of the Master Bane character. And he's gonna cast Bane on
Nice.
all of them.
That's wisdom.
That is charisma.
What's the DC?
15. I'm a charming.
All right. She fails. The beat up guard fails, but the other one succeeds.
Perfect.
Got it.
Then as I start to, her heart almost slows down and the blood starts slowing down her body as she starts to get paralyzed as I cast Hold Person on her, using my Sanguine background.
All right.
It's 15 wisdom.
Okay.
And they subtract with the D4.
Yeah, that's 17 minus 2 for 15.
Oh!
Oh man!
You know what, guys? This is where you need silvery bards when you need it.
I don't think I have cutting words.
I
yet.
almost
Shit.
took it.
Oh, you have cutting words?
I don't think I do.
Oh, damn.
That's not. I'm not that kind of bard. If that's even a thing. Do all bards get cutting words? It's one specific bard.
No, it's the eloquence.
Yeah, no, I'm a whisper boy. Oh, spirits. I'm sorry, spirits.
Okay. So she's a set.
Am
And
I able to silvery barb that? I thought it was attack.
It's a reaction.
It's a
Okay.
reaction.
Then I will.
Oh,
I was about to say it, but I sat down in my chair and it broke out from underneath me.
Oh!
Is that what that noise was?
That was it. I thought it was art department.
Oh, gosh.
I'm
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
I just sat down in a wooden chair that fell apart.
Oh, lovely.
Courtney is dying.
all right. I rolled it again and got the exact same.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm still going to go over and use my movement to walk over and try to grab the box for a moment. I'm gonna slide.
So you can't use your movement because you held your action.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
But
right.
I'm getting ready to hex her, so on your next turn.
Yeah. So, but now it's Drake, James Drake, because they moved their initiative down.
Alright. Well, that's not quite what I want, but he will still go ahead and do the same thing. He's going to walk up to the injured guard, stab them.
I don't know why that cracked
And
me
it's one of those, like, he just, like, gets up from, just perched on a wall and just pulls out his dagger, and just as he's walking, he just stabs it and just walks away from them without even really blinking an eye, and pulls out the manacles as a bonus action to try and cuff her. But the attack for the action, it's going to be a 18 to hit
That hits.
for 3 points of stabby damage.
Stabby.
Okay, so 3 points is still up. So bonus action pulling out the manacles. She doesn't need to be incapacitated for you to put manacles on her.
Oh, Okay, that's good to know.
You could put the bag over her head like you did the one guy.
Sure. Just throw the bag over her.
Bagger.
Well, she can still move. I guess. Yeah. Improvised weapon. Give me an attack. So just a straight strength.
Okay.
Maybe we should start putting chloroform on these bags, right? So then people just knock out. We need to really look into that. It's just like putting sleep spell in oil.
What'd you get?
That's
Drake?
an 18.
An 18. Okay, that goes over her head. I mean, it doesn't you just kind of put it there. You can't hold it there.
Yeah.
But it's go there. Okay.
With
With the line, sir, it's her turn, and so she spends it not being surprised. So she is technically blinded.
Doesn't. She's not. She doesn't get the surprise.
No, she spends it getting rid of surprise. Is what I said.
Oh, okay.
Your whole turn is I'm surprised. That's it.
Right now, none of them are considered surprised, but
Right.
but they still miss their turn. It's Samaria. It's your turn.
So I don't get any surprise bonuses or anything.
Nah.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't get surprise bonuses. What you get is they didn't get to go. So.
I'm the only one that doesn't get advantage. That sucks. That's fine.
Okay, I didn't get advantage on anything either.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a hex on this chick.
Oh, my advantage that I got from Silvery Barbs, I'm gonna give to Cora.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
sex just go on.
Yeah, it just goes on.
Okay, go on her. What are you giving her disadvantage with?
She's getting she's gonna have disadvantage on strength. Any strength.
Strength checks. Okay.
Strength checks, yes. And then she's gonna Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
Whichever guard looks the most hurt, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, this is the one you've been picking on. Yeah.
Oh. 11.
11's their AC.
Oh shit!
We're level 3. Remember, we're level 3.
Oh man, what does a D10 look like? There it is. Two.
2 force damage. Whew, man, this guy's kicking everything, being stabbed. Layer of his flesh is
Oh man.
irritated. Anything else?
Oh no. Oh, how tall is the ceiling in here?
About 10 feet.
About 10. Yeah, that. Yeah, I can't do anything else. That's it.
Right. In that case, we'll go back to stop, but we'll go ahead and take our break.
Woo!
All right.
Alrighty then. Alright, I'll be back.
back.
I'm back.
I'm here. I'm straight out of a Life Alert commercial.
Oh no.
She's falling and can't get up.
Courtney's enjoying this a little too much.
I have a terrible sense of humor. I'm sorry.
Oh. It's going to be funny with you in our department. I suppose 4 DMs you're going to play with.
I can't wait.
Don't join my games. All right, just kidding. Core Jones, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to I recalibrate my arcane pistol, and I'm gonna do the same thing, magic missile, but I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level this time.
Okay.
So I get an extra bullet.
Nice. Yeah, I put damage in core.
Don't forget you get advantage.
But I don't do anything with.
Yeah.
I just roll damage.
Oh.
And I think I'm going to. The other one looks pretty hurt, right?
Yeah, one looks very hurt. One's not been harmed.
Okay, I'm gonna do 3 to the new one that hasn't been harmed, and 1 to the one that looks pretty hurt.
Got
That's
it.
another 3 plus 1 is 4, so 12 to the new one and 4 to the one that's pretty hurt.
All right. So one's pretty hurt. How do you want to kill him?
Oh, excellent! Right in the face, and it just right in the face. That's it. That's all I got.
Nice. Their head just blows up. Boom! As the other one takes them in the chest and around, burning, and then Clarity.
I will, as a bonus
Oh, sorry.
action, tractor beam. So I click the bottom of my thing back to a regular screwdriver, and I will tractor beam the lady towards us and away from the captives. So I believe it's a strength save. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, so she has to succeed on a strength save or move 15 or 5 feet towards us. It's a DC 14.
DC 14. She gets 15.
Does she have disadvantage from?
No, that's only ability checks.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's it. Thank you very much.
All right, Clarity.
Okay, so, the box. It's still in her hand.
Yeah.
Is it possible that I could sever the wires that are connected to the people hanging up?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Okay, floop blades. 13 and 19.
Okay, 13 misses. The 19's able to hit.
Six thunder damage.
Thunder damage. Whew. They're barely hanging on, but they're still connected. Anything else?
Helping. That's it.
Okay, Jello.
All right.
I am going to bonus action poison my dart and spit it at him. At the guy who's dying. The guard that's like they said was like barely hanging on.
Oh, they killed him.
Ah. Never mind then. The other guard.
Yep.
One. I'm also gonna use a spell slot to never mind, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it at him with 19 to hit.
That hits.
7 damage plus 3 for 10 damage.
Nice. Bloodied.
That's it for me.
Okay, Dianadair.
Dianadair will look at the woman, and he starts to just honestly in a voice that says his eyes kind of glow, sudden seriousness comes over his face, and he says, "Drop," and he commands the woman to drop what she's holding.
Okay. It's wisdom?
Wisdom.
She is still baned.
Yeah. All right. So that will be a 3.
All right.
Actually, spend her next turn doing it, right?
It says, yeah. It says, blah, 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 this spell, it doesn't.
On the creature's turn, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, when it then, yeah. The target drops whatever is holding, then it ends its turn. That will happen on their turn. So, but while I do, I'll just move closer. And as I do, I try to in almost one step, a sudden radiance kind of comes over me, and my small wings that you've all seen suddenly grow. And they have like purple feathers and black feathers come out as I take my full my bonus action to take my guardian form, and I'll fly over quickly over to her, ready to grab the box as I kind of fly overhead, getting ready to grab the box when she drops it.
Got it. Very good. And then finally, one of them gets a turn. And let's see, I believe they're going to be next to James Drake, who stabbed them. I want to stab this one, so I think no one's near him, actually.
I'm probably, I don't know how close he is to the lady, but
yeah,
I'm in the air flying.
Right. Akio, go ahead. And raise their crossbow and fire at Dianadair. That is for 15 to hit.
Misses as it just right off of my plate armor.
Yeah, ding. That's all I actually get here. And then Cromir.
I'm gonna run to the last guard here, and out of his cloak, Cromir is gonna pull out a longsword, and then go for a swipe. Actually, it's been hiding that. I'm going to make this a psychic blade thing. So as he starts moving, a bunch of after images of some specters and some ghosts are going to be following him and mimicking his strike here. So that is a 12 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I'm going to make so nice. So 8 points slashing.
Nice.
And I'm gonna make this a psychic blade, so I'll spend a bardic to add 2d6 psychic to that for 4 points of psychic.
How do you want to kill him?
Oh.
I think just like big He's running at it, pulling the sword from his cloak, and a one upward diagonal strike is going to go, and you're going to see just a lot of angry spirits mimic the same motion and meet up and just fall back into his form, and the dude falls down.
On it.
Got him.
And Drake.
All right.
We're going to attempt to
grapple this person.
the lady.
Okay, athletic check.
Hey, if she's grappled, can she still drop the box?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Makes sense.
That's an 18.
They get a 4 because of Hex.
Nice.
So they are grappled.
Alright. And then heal into the turn.
Got it. They then drop the box and end their turn, commanded by Dionadair.
Hell yeah.
Samaria.
Well. Do we want to knock her out?
We could. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I will try and try to knock her out, I guess. I will walk over there and whack her in the head with my quarterstaff. I guess. Try to, anyways. And that's advantage, right? Since she's restrained?
You can. She's not restrained, but you can.
She's not
flank.
restrained. I can flank? Okay. I'm going to double hand this for a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Aha! 7.
Ooh.
Yeah, 7 bludgeoning.
Okay. Across her face. Oof.
Go to sleep!
Then Cora.
Okay, great. I will take my boomerang and do the same thing. Oh wait, no, it's ranged. I'll take the back of a dagger and do the same thing. Whack. That is a 21.
21 hits.
Okay. 6 bludgeoning, non-lethal.
Okay. You hit her. Some blood smears
God,
with
this
her
poor
red
lady.
hair. Clarity.
I'm gonna go and try to get the people who are tied up untied up.
They're manacled.
Manacled, unmanacled.
I think the best idea is to keep them manacled until we get out. They need to play their role as.
Good point.
And we don't know what would happen if we unmanacle them with this box attached to them.
Then I'm gonna continue with like the detaching of this box. I don't like it.
Okay. I would say now that it's sort of they're able to hold it, she's not necessarily like trying to prevent you from getting it. You are able to detach the control box, and you see the collars suddenly lose tension and drop off of them. Your action to do that, you can see that the box would have caused them to tighten and kill.
Box would strangle them to death.
Yeah, actually looking at it, actually looks like it would not only have strangled, it would have tightened to the point over about 18 seconds of severing the head.
And could cut their heads off.
Nice.
Metal.
Are we going to try to continue to knock this bitch out?
Correct.
All right.
Okay, clarity. So we go to Jello.
Why are we knocking this person out and not killing them?
Because their secondary objective, we're bringing her in for questioning.
I'm okay. Then I don't really do non-lethal.
All right, then sit tight and look pretty, Joe.
You guys got this.
Amazing. Deodader.
Does she doesn't look too beat up, I'm guessing.
No.
Okay.
Then I will attack.
Restrain her. She's grappled, but not
she's
restrained.
grappled, right? But she's not incapacitated, so I don't think I could put them in.
Right.
Yeah.
So then what I'll do is I'll just take out this bigger sword on my back and I just slap her with it.
You got it.
Hit her with a trap.
Just trying to beat down this lady.
Advantage, right? Because of all the people surrounding her, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Slap.
All right. 18.
That hits.
God damn. We're only 4 damage.
This is so rough.
Across the face. Ah!
Like, if she is into, I don't know, BDSM, she's really enjoying this, but we are just slapping her across the face gently. This is rough. Oh, man.
It's that kind of Sunday.
Oh, goodness. Cromir.
Just restrain her or something.
We're just
I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna bop her on the head with my
Good guitar.
Yeah, I'll take. Never. Are you kidding me? That's blasphemy. I will take the blunt end of the pommel of my longsword and just bop her on the soft spot in her head.
Got it.
Damn.
Little bunny foo foo. Forest.
16 of that.
16?
16 to hit.
16 to hit. She is able to. She leans up against James Drake and kicks it out. Kicks your pommel out.
God.
Hey, just accept your defeat. You're surrounded. You don't need a. God, you beat such a brat. That's my turn.
Got it. James Drake.
All right. Can you sneak attack non-lethally if it's with the melee weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to try and just go and he pulls out the dagger and just tries to hit her in the pommel, right between the shoulder and the neck.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds like the Vulcan neck bench.
That's a dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
Alright. I need the right dice. That is really good. That's 12 points of not damage.
Nice. Okay, struggling against James Drake here. She is able to get a just a bit of a almost like a miniature scythe out and start to try to cut into his stomach.
Ooh.
So first attack slices cleanly across the ribs.
Oof.
For a hit. The second one does as well. And then she turns it around, flips a switch, and like a little stiletto comes out. She goes for a stab.
Damn.
And that will hit as well. Right up towards the heart.
Ooh.
So we've got a total of 16 damage 11 slashing, 5 piercing.
Holy.
Who are you? And that is all she's really able to do.
Oh.
Samaria.
Yeah, I forgot about this. I also do a 1d6 necrotic damage when I hit. So that's an extra 4 on my last attack.
In that case, she's actually bloodied right now.
Okay. Go to sleep! Go to sleep! Thwap! Again in the head. Let's see. So close. It's 19 plus, so 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And 5, 6 bludgeoning and 6 necrotic.
Oof, nice. A big. Ooh.
Just go to sleep. It would be so much easier for you if you just went to sleep. We're not trying to kill you.
Dr. Cora Jones.
I just say, God, somebody take her out, and then I'm going to second level cure wounds on James Drake. I take my little thingy in the pistol form right in his neck, and I give him a little healing juice. And I'll roll that for you, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Clarity.
Okay. Then with like a quick kind of like tap of her shoes, Clarity is suddenly up in her space, and I'm gonna put my hand over her face and go sleep.
Nice. Let's make that roll.
Okay, it is how many?
5d8.
5d8. But I'm gonna do it at second level just in case. So that's 70.
Additional to, yeah.
I'm not chancing it. 25?
I'm glad you didn't chance it. Oof. It's close. And she falls asleep.
I had 2 1s in there, so.
Oof, yeah.
Okay, we've only got a minute to do stuff, guys. Let's go.
You had to get a 20, so those 2 helped out.
All right. Yo, tie her up.
Pull out my silk rope. Let's tie her up.
Found again.
Get the manacles like everyone else. You have to.
You do have the manacles. You get the bag on the head. You can put a new bag on her head.
Let's do this one. Can we put the things around her, their necks, onto her and use that?
You disconnected them.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Okay.
I think we should all keep them uniform. Everyone should have bags with the head.
But we need to keep. I think we need to grab this box. Let's get the people. Let's get out of here.
But someone gag her so she can't make any noise.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's also too. Remember, you can gag. You could shoot gag her. You could also, if you wanted to, just beat her and knock her unconscious.
That's what I want to do. I'm just gonna pop her in the head again.
So I'd say if you all just get in on this, you can definitely get her down the other 20.
Kick her while she's down.
Wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So as you beat her into unconsciousness.
Okay.
All right.
And then, as everyone's doing that, I guess
so just remember the captives are hanging to the ceiling by manacles.
Okay.
So they're not like able to be moved in their current state.
Right. We'll have to get those down. Can we lockpick or see if she has a key on her?
There is a key around her neck.
Okay. I'll take it. Because I'll take it off nicely. I don't want to break it because I'm going to end up putting it on myself when I disguise myself as her. And then we'll unlock them so they can get down and say, you all need to play your role. You're still prisoners.
Thank you.
Put bags all over their head.
While the rest of them are freeing the captives, can Cora Jones do some sort of check on this box? Does it seem like super advanced tech, or is it just like a box machine?
I mean, it's definitely Magitech.
Gotcha. Okay, that was my question.
If Cora's gonna do any type of like Arcana check on it, Silmeria would help.
Would I learn anything new?
Give me an Arcana check, yeah.
Cool.
Could I also do like an investigation of the room?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Jello's gonna help her with that by just like wrapping around her and looking around too.
I got a 23 on Arcana without Silmeria's modifier. What's your
3?
So
okay, so Arcana I have a +5. My intelligence is a +3.
How do you want to do it? Or how do we do it, Matt?
You would add the ability, not the skill. So
Got you. So 26.
So you looking at these, they are definitely designed with torture in mind. It's or intimidation. It's meant to slowly suffocate someone in 3 rounds until it's deactivated or removed. There's a key to get these colors off too. You can figure out how to deactivate them, and it would have been a bonus action, so a very quick thing to begin the process.
Okay.
And you definitely get that had you not surprised them, they very well probably could have died.
Gotcha.
So it was very good as you all moved in here. Other than that, it's advanced enough to where you could tell this was made for her and probably very customly made for interrogation.
Does it have like a
maker's mark?
is there benefit to knowing what company made it or who made it, or
You don't recognize the company.
Gotcha.
You do get enough things where if you saw similar tech, you could tell if you see the person who made this. If you saw their stuff, you'd be able to go same person or same company, but you don't know the company.
Cool.
Okay. We should probably still take this with us.
Definitely. It needs to be returned to the agency. Thanks for your help, Samaria. It was really cool how you helped me open it up over here.
Yeah, of course. I'm good at some things, you know.
Someone change her into these regular clothes.
On it.
I give them a piece of clothing for my disguise kit, and then I'll put on the necklace for the key, and I will cast disguise self as her.
All right. So, how do you want to get out of here?
I didn't perceive anything. I got a 4. I am not spending my fortune point on it.
Well, you got a +5 from Jello.
So we could do a thing where maybe we have multiple. Some of you others could manacle yourself and we come up, but some of you will have to play these goons. Maybe we could, use the disguise kit, stuff you guys with some things that make you look like you have bigger muscles, and it'll take some time, but we could do it.
I would happily volunteer to play dress up right now.
Drake also gives me goon energy.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah.
You wanna, do a bunch of goon shit? I'm down.
And I guess GLO, if you can hide on me, and then you guys will lead the group, and maybe multiple of you guys could be manacled. And if they have any questions, whatever, like if the automatons have any questions, I'll command them, in some way, and then just like, oh, these are prisoners. We do not see more, or things like that. It's just kind of like, get to this menacing presence, and then we'll just go out the way we came, so we don't have to see many humans. But if we do, then at least you guys will look like prisoners and not like fighters that just randomly came in.
Mm-hmm.
You noticed as soon as after you finished that Jello's gone. And you just feel, finally see like a tendril pop up out of your armor, and I rolled a stealth check. As soon as you said hide on me,
Nice.
And my stealth beats your passive perception.
Awesome.
Oh, how funny.
And perfect. So, you guys ready to play acting?
I'm always ready.
Okay, so how are you disguising yourselves like prisoners?
So I guess what I'm going to do is, like, if every Cora Jones and Sumeria and Clarity want to put manacles on themselves and also their bags to, like, lead them out. And then Gilo will be hitting on me. And then Chromir and Drake, we're going to dress up like the goons.
Yeah, and I have a spare disguise kit in my inventory.
And I have one that I can use on Drake.
I have a disguise kit. Somebody else will have to use it on me, but because I don't know how to do that, so.
Yep, I got you.
Watch your hands.
While we are bagged, Cora's gonna send Whirligig up really close to the ceiling, trying not to be noticed, but just so that she could see while we're moving.
Okay.
Is there anything to roll for how good a disguise kit works?
It's when the disguise kit, like at least in the rules, that the actual rules, it's like they have like an investigation check versus like your role at that moment.
Yeah,
which is like
okay,
proficiency
okay.
and charisma or something.
Correct.
Like that.
Perfect.
And then depending on how like long you do it, like if you double your disguise, you can get advantage, or like different things can give you advantage. But
Interesting.
anyway, so I guess we'll start up, and I will get my my best prissy, like, you know, entitled feeling still, but to try to hold on to that, obviously, since she was still wearing her old disheveled nice dress. And I guess we'll move up.
Cool.
Okay, so first things first, going to the room with the automatons. How do you want to proceed to that?
So I will go up there, and I'll be the first one up. And I'll say, make sure they wait, and because I want to, if they, have seem like they have been programmed, right? I will try to use her voice, her likeness to maybe command them to shut down.
Okay. A deception check with advantage.
For sure. All right, that is going to be deception for 21.
Okay. They all look as you issue the command, and you hear Ethereum crystals deactivating.
And then
Deactivate.
I look down. I say, "Come on, let's go."
Yeah, okay. Everybody out.
Right. How do you want to leave the warehouse floor?
So I'm thinking. Well, okay. So we could go out the front door. Maybe I could convince the others to go. Take a break, or we can try to go back through the office. Though we might spook the horse.
I think the office is probably the better one. Less we run into people, the better. If we have to act like we're with them, that'll probably be when they finally see us, but I'd like to not be seen entirely.
Fair enough. And did she have like another, like a purple wristlet on like all the other people?
Yeah.
No? Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. So I'm trying to make sure I look like her as much as possible. All right, then let's head that way.
So you're going out the office way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you attempting to stealth out, or what do you want to do?
Oh, well, we're not going to stealth through the office.
Right.
I'm thinking we'll just get through the office, move the thing, and then try to maybe stealth past the horse. and time it so we don't meet anyone. But if we do, we'll still
Okay.
have our guys.
So with everyone in tow, go ahead and your group here can give me a stealth with disadvantage.
Do you still have Chris?
What's up?
No, I don't think so.
No.
But we all have
Nope.
fortune points, I think, as well. And this is probably the moment where I'm going to use mine because I rolled a 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna use mine.
Also rolled a 1.
Yeah, so I rolled my
Wow.
fortune point, and I got a 23.
Yay!
I'll use.
I have a question. If we're using the fortune point, are we only rerolling one die or rerolling both die?
So you can roll it once you know, like you've actually, like after all advantages and disadvantages. That's
Okay.
part of the roll.
So this is basically I'm rolling a third d20 if I'm using the.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes. Spending a fortune point allows the player to roll an additional d20 after advantage or disadvantage on the roll is resolved.
Motherfucker! I rolled another 1.
Oh no! My lowest was a 7, but my highest was a 19. So I used my fortune and I rolled another 19.
Nice.
Oof, I feel like the fuck up on Chromir's end is that
21.
when we're moving out of the hole, I think there's probably going to be a good dent in his 7 string. It's like the body is like kind of just like broken off on a piece, and he's just gonna swear.
It's like doing.
And what did you get?
Oof. It's a natural 1 for a total of 5.
Okay.
So you rolled 3 natural ones?
I rolled
2.
2 nat 1s, and I rolled a 3, but it's a disadvantage. So
Yeah. Mine equaled to 21.
Okay.
Can we use the fortune point after knowing the result, or it's before knowing the result?
It's after knowing the result.
Yeah.
Well, like, so I know the result of my roll, but I don't know what we were trying to meet.
Right. I'll tell you, it's 15.
Oh, okay. So then I don't need to use it. Then I got a 15.
16. I used my fortune point.
And I got the 23.
Okay.
I used the fortune point and turned into a nat 20 for 27.
Okay.
Yes.
So then, moving through, Nat 20 will cancel out the automatic fail for Chromir,
Woohoo!
and you are able to get by the malfunctioning horse.
Right. And dust off my pretty disheveled dress, and let's try to make it out of here quickly. Go through the beetle path. Looks like you'll meet your end there.
Okay, so one last stealth check to try to get off the ground.
At disadvantage?
Yes.
Cool. 14.
15.
Okay, I've got a question with the fortune points because I was reading it. It says when we've reached a milestone we do a what is it? In order to get the fortune points. We got
one when we rigged up and came rank 1.
Okay, so we had 2 fortune points if we hadn't used one before.
I don't know.
I think we just have 1.
Character receives 1 fortune point when they first join, and they gain at least 1 additional fortune point whenever they achieve an agent milestone.
Okay, so yeah, so I guess 2, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my other fortune.
Got a 19 on that one.
It's only an 8. Better than a 5, but still an 8.
If you use a fortune point, is it like a luck where you get to take the highest roll?
Let me see. I think. Yeah, it says actually. Yeah, the player chooses which of the D20 rolls to use for it.
Oh, really?
Right. So you get to, yeah.
So does that cancel out the disadvantage then?
No, that's super advantage.
It seems like it because it says the player chooses which of the D20 rolls to use for the attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. the initial roll or the fortune, the initial rolls or the fortune point roll.
So that actually depends though, because I think they're calling the initial roll with that.
Yeah, so it says spending the fortune point allows the player to roll an additional d20 after advantage or disadvantage, and then the initial roll or the fortune point roll, the player then adds their agency bonus to determine the final roll.
Okay, so yeah, because it's so the way that's worded, you do not get to choose. You get to choose which roll. So either the initial roll that had disadvantage,
right,
or the new roll.
Okay, so instead of
lucky is specifically worded, you choose the d20.
Gotcha.
Right.
So instead of an 8, because we get to add our whatchamacallit, and we're 1.
Right.
Mine would be a 9.
Mine would be a 16 then as well.
Courtney, it does confirm in the table that you do get a fortune point at rank 0. So we all did have 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
21.
23.
Okay. In that case, you hear a halt as they go. You come out as you see 3 humans with an automaton. Come. Hey, Medfarron, what are you doing?
Going out for a stroll. I think I'm going to end some of these and leave them with the pit. I think I need some new ones.
A deception check.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. I don't know if I had inspiration or not, just in case. I do. Okay. All right. And I think I got it last. All right, let's get this. All right, let's see. Hopefully that's better. All right. That's going to be a 23.
Great. They look over. Right. Be safe, miss.
I'm so glad you care about me so much. Nay. Well, move on.
All right.
Come, let's meet your demise, little ones.
You go out, and with that, you are able to get off the property.
Whipcha.
Dude, I feel like finishing a Hitman mission. This is great.
Yeah. Well done, 47.
Right.
Okay, so off the property, what would you like to do?
So I think Doctor, are you able to message operations? Let's find a place to lay it up.
Yeah, definitely. I can use the little messaging tablet thing.
Well, you're supposed to interrogate. You're supposed to get some information, right?
We
You
are?
just capture her for questioning?
Yeah.
Are we the ones questioning her?
So here.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah, I
gonna
mean, I
be a
guess
thing.
find and extricate the captives. Yeah, if that's what you want to do. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you. What do you send to the crew?
Captives and Fren obtained where to meet? Question mark.
Report acknowledged. Agents arriving to process estate. Handoff captives. Proceed immediately to Kitchik. Train tickets under the name Ethereal Exports. Rooms reserved. Sylvia Inn. Await further instructions.
Copy. Okay. I tell them what that's at.
Sylvia and Kreshek.
Ethereal exports.
Can someone update Chromir on the word extricate? That doesn't mean we have to, when we got him out of there, we don't got to bring him everywhere else, right? Just let them go.
We were handing them over.
Yes.
Yeah, to the agents that are coming.
Yeah. They'll
so
probably figure out what happened to them and then get them where they need to go.
That's true. I'm only asking because we have a party and we have to go to somewhere public to wait. So I don't know if that's smart.
The agents are able to come here pretty quick, so you can be...
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, I know it's not our orders to talk to any of them, but like, we're sitting here waiting. Is nobody curious?
I mean, I am. Like,
I mean, I guess we've got to a safe spot, maybe somewhere, I don't know, in town, away from here. She's probably definitely still gagged and knocked out and conscious, but we have to be at a park or something. Talk to the people who are captive.
As curious as I am, it's not relevant to the mission.
Oh, we're done with the mission.
You can have your curiosities. I won't talk to these people.
Yeah. So Mary is going to turn to one of these captives. Why? What was she doing? Why did she have you? What did she want from you?
We don't know. We just knew we had access to Magitech. We were questioned about where Ethereum and Magitech could be found in Kitchik. So I want to know everywhere that you could get it. One goes, woman, yeah. We each were grabbed by thugs. They pulled hoods over our heads and brought us here in some kind of coach. All I know is many strange things have been going on in Kitchik recently. Ethereum from a train depot was stolen. A disappearance of vehicle parts from the Empire workshops were running rampant. And then everyone talked about this shady character loitering at the docks.
Those all sound like things that we have done. I don't say that, but I'm thinking that in my mind.
A shady character. What was?
Loitering at the docks.
Loitering at the docks. Does anybody know what this person looked like?
No, it didn't really. No one did too much. Just that he looked strange. And
did he wear a glove on his one hand?
Don't know.
Are you guys saying that you know about Magitech? Do you recognize this box? And I'll show them the box that Friend was using.
I kind of get a little... Yes. I don't know who made it, but I could tell the principles it was using.
Is Kitchik the area?
I don't know if it was made in Kitchik or not. It could have been.
Okay.
Well, let's get you guys cleaned up at the very least. And she starts like I'm sure she has water, and she'll start helping clean them up, get them freshened up for going to wherever they're going.
All right, and then yeah, fairly soon you see agents arrive. There's a few flashes as the estate is secured by more frontline looking people, and they take custody of Farron and the hostages.
Another day in paradise. Sorry.
Are you ready to head to the next thing, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I guess we'll get our train tickets and go on. We can find some sleep on the train. You guys are all ready to go?
Yep.
I'm down.
Maybe we'll can use some of the things we found in exchange for money on that train. I think there might be some shops on there. I don't remember.
All right. Moving through, you may all take a long rest.
Sick.
After traveling through the farmlands of Ral to the urban sprawl of the southwest, your journey ends here. Sorry, I think I might have screwed something up. Sorry. Oh yeah, so you're able to make to the depot. Yeah, so you're able to get into your train and rest there.
Okay.
And after traveling through the farmlands of Ral to the urban sprawl of the southwest, your journey ends as your train pulls into a station in the port city of Kitchak. The station is clearly new, polished to a mere sheen that reflects the dazzling Ethereum-powered lights. All around, Rallians bustle to and fro from the train, some dressed in the garb of farmers, others in mechanics' overalls. There's a sense of energy and industry in the place. Adjacent to the train station is the Sylvia Inn. See, it's a unpretentious hotel kept busy thanks to the rail station.
Did they say what we are checking in as, Dr. The rig?
Nope. Did not.
The Ethereal Exports, right?
Yeah, Ethereal Exports.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just the train tickets. Is that also the inn?
Yeah, I think that's our guys right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Perfect. I can't wait to play pretty and nice. We'll take bets on what this mission's going to be about.
Yeah. Samaria is going to leave Alzok at the train station to keep an eye out for this shady character that's been seen around.
Yeah, they're to kind of come get you if it happens.
Yeah.
Okay. There is a separate room for each of you that has been reserved.
Ooh.
Not subtle.
Fancy.
You get room keys, and you are handled some documents detailing the hotel, and each of you are handed a mission scroll.
Oh. What?
Kill each other. No, I'm kidding.
There it is. If you want to have we could have Core do the debriefing. We've been doing that.
Definitely.
Or the briefing, I should say.
Pulling through.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm just going to read it out. Okay, so mission primer. So analysis suggests one or more covert organizations are stealing advanced Magitech and Ethereum from across Ral, with activities centered in the port city of Kitchak. Agency has confirmed that no agency-sanctioned operations are currently underway in Kitchak. So not agency-sanctioned. Okay, Kitchak, Magitech Ethereum stolen. Got it. Rooms are reserved for us for the duration of our mission. Our cover for this mission is Ethereum inspectors hired by the Empire to review safety protocols. We've done this before, which should provide you with access to most facilities. Cool. Objectives. Train Depot. Investigate reports of stolen Ethereum. The Kitchik Foundry. Investigate missing Magitech vehicle components. Ooh, something for Drake. Nice. Kitchik Docks. Investigate reports of a suspicious individual surveilling the docks. Secondary objective. Phantom Organization. Determine if there is a single organization directing these activities and investigate their motives. Okay. So stuff's being stolen. Our cover is Ethereum inspectors. We can use that to investigate the train, things for stolen Ethereum, the Kitchik Foundry for missing Magitech vehicle components, and then the docks, the suspicious person.
Is this something, Matt, where like on our desk is like, Ethereum inspector outfits and badges, or is that something that we could create?
You could probably create that if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's time to bust out Agent Clark and Agent Collins again.
Well, because you do have the stuff such as everything's under the Ethereum exports,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that in the documents you do there are things that would identify you as that.
Okay.
Nice.
So you do have some identification badges and paperwork.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right.
So that being said, we could create our own uniforms, but we already have the paperwork side.
Yeah, you have the paperwork, the stuff that would identify all that. But yeah, if you wanted to add to uniform or something like that, you could.
Well, I just don't want to look like myself. So as an agent, I will always be disguised when doing some covert mission. So do we? Let's see. We kind of read these together and then get together and talk about it. Then.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Split the division of labor. See who works best and what objective.
Well, I think the nice thing about us is that we have so many people tied to the information division, and maybe we can split it so that each one of those people have someone to accompany them to one of these locations.
I'd love to go to the Foundry. I'd love looking at new Magitech, and I'm pretty good at investigating after something bad's gone down, so.
I think Silmeria would, since she sent Alzok over, I guess, to the docks, because that's what she was wanting to see about see if he could see the suspicious individual.
I think that's where I would go to for myself. I'm better at getting information out of people.
Yeah.
Same.
Well, and then
I'm good at scaring people.
then I don't know. I guess wherever I'm needed. I don't know.
Let's see. We got the train depot to do, so
Well, you were talking about doing the docks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine.
Who are maybe Camille, you can go with Samilia, and find out the investigations. You guys are typically good at talking to people. See what you hear.
What, for the docks or
The docks.
okay.
Okay.
For that individual.
Who's doing the train depot?
We haven't decided yet. No one's.
But we've got 4 people going to the docks.
I'll go to the train. I'll go to the train depot instead.
How 4 people going to the docks?
I have no
Because
idea.
Clarity, Jello, and Silmeria said they wanted to go to
Did they say they wanted to go to docks? Got it.
Yeah, which is why I was like, okay, so we really don't need. I don't know.
No, I'll go to the other place. It's fine.
Yeah, I just don't think people heard. I think
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
realize what was going on.
So yeah, I mean, it depends too, right? If somebody, if you want to go do that, go. But Clarity, were you information as well?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was.
But I will say I have prioritized a majority of like my information gathering to be from people.
Right.
Yeah, that's. God, there's too many people with charisma.
Yeah.
I need to figure something else out with Silmeria.
I mean, it's not a bad thing.
Well, I mean, you can send. You've got 3 things. So if you want to send one charisma person.
Oh
to
no,
each
that's
one-
not what I'm talking about. I feel like I'm just having issue figuring out what Silmeria can do, and where she's. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Okay.
Oh well, I can go with you, Cora, and if you want to, I was like finding out new things, and secrets seem to frequent these foundries.
Sure, I'd love the company.
I can go with the Jello so that we have at least 2 people with everyone. Because there's 3 areas, right? Not 4.
Yeah.
Okay,
Correct.
so Diana Dare and is going with who to where?
Cora to
Okay.
the foundry.
Okay, and Drake and Cromir are going to the train station.
I think JLL was going to the train station, but yeah, I mean,
Drake and Jill. Okay,
and then Samaria, you can go to wherever you want. If you want to go to the train depot, you can go there, or you can go to the docks.
I'm confused. Courtney is confused. Okay, that's all there is to it.
So let's just because I feel like we still. I'm trying to get through that.
Don't worry about me. Just
no.
do
So
what
so
you're
who's
gonna
going?
do.
So who's going to train depot?
Drake and Giello.
Me.
Okay, so then and the foundry,
Me and Cora so far.
Cora, and then the docks right now are
Me.
Clarity,
And Cromir.
Cromir.
Okay.
So
Oh, sorry. I thought you said that before. I do apologize.
I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
Okay, so far just Clarity. So then Samaria and Cromir, you can decide where you want to go.
I don't know. Let's get reports just on Ethereum. Let's see. I'm more geared towards personal interactions, so I think it's either gonna. It's probably I think it's probably the train depot for me.
Okay, unless Samaria, because you had talked about the train depot. Did you want to do that?
Well, I had. Here's the thing. I sent Alzok to look out for the suspicious character. I thought it was at the train depot, but it says
the
here that it was at the docks.
Yeah.
So I think I would go to the docks.
So you're going docks.
Yeah.
With Clarity, I think.
Yeah, Clarity.
Okay. Cool.
I'm nodding.
Perfect.
No one can
there
see
we go.
me.
Yeah. So I think part of the thing, Courtney, is you're sort of like your character sort of is the heavy with your Reaper Warlock. We just haven't got into a lot of like you having to take care of that.
Yeah,
Just things haven't gone to crap.
Yeah, and it's also
today.
a lot of my stuff. It is charisma, like intimidation, persuasion. That's where my strengths are. History, Arcana, persuasion, and intimidation. So I'm just I don't know what I'm doing right now. So it's fine.
Right. Yeah, I think Well, we're split up to 2, so it should be easier for us to figure this out. But the big groups, we might. I think after seeing this last mission, I think I'm going to go to more of a permanent initiative.
Yeah.
So that just everyone keeps doing a thing, and we kind of move ahead.
Gotcha.
So that it just kind of keeps rotating, as opposed to it becoming. Because people kind of like being quiet, then I think a few people just keep going when they just keep hearing quiet.
If you let me talk, I will fucking talk.
So it's got to need okay, who's third? That's sort of how it goes. All right, so in that case, let's start over at the Kitchek docks with Clarity and Samaria. Splitting the party, not just 2 ways, 3 ways.
It's more interesting that way.
Yeah, we got guys. This should be, more information gathering. Shit goes to shit, and goes to shit. Whatever.
First things first, Samaria. I think we need a lay of the land. Because if we know all of the nooks and crannies, we know the quickest way to get out. In case things go south.
Well, I sent Alzok out here to look around.
All right.
Keep his eyes out.
So, on the outskirts of town, where the buildings give way to farmland and plains, stands an octagonal warehouse. Great arches allow trains to enter and exit the building. Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading the wrong thing. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I dropped my mouse and everything went. I'm sorry. So the southern coast of Ral is beautiful. Even here, where the docks perch atop the rugged cliffs and golden sands, the turquoise water still sings in the setting sun. The docks seem busy day and night, with ships of myriad shape and size constantly docking or setting off, loaded and unloaded, repaired or entirely replaced. The constant bustle of the place is at odds with the calm waters beyond.
So it's constantly busy. There's a lot of people coming in and out.
Well, maybe we should talk to the people in charge. See what they have to say first.
We have our badges, right?
Yeah.
What was it? Hang on. Where did Discord go?
Ethereum exports.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ethereum exports.
Yeah, we have all of that, and
We'll start with the harbor master.
yeah, that works. Head to the main offices and to talk to the harbor master.
Yeah. You see is a dwarven gentleman who, after being introduced to you as you introduced yourself as the Ethereum Expectoralist, goes, all right, what do you need to see? I'm here. Anything you need? Definitely wants everything safe around my docks.
Precisely. We've heard rumor that there's a suspicious individual that's been lurking around the docks. Perhaps they're up to something nefarious.
Oh. There has been many reports, actually, of such an individual. They've mostly going through paperwork, places where we'd keep it on the main crates of ships, these types of things. Mostly on deck C and D.
Are there any descriptions of this person?
Ultimately, sorry. Yeah, Yeah, just blonde hair, blue eyes, young man. Human. Looks to wear a red scarf around his neck. Always
Shoot.
looking like a worker.
Silmaria will relay this information to Alzok for him to keep his eye out for this one person. Is there a time where is there like a specific time that he kind of shows up, or is it just random?
Yeah, we've tried that. He just sort of comes and goes.
Gotcha. Now, are there certain shipments that go missing after he's gone through the paperwork?
Actually, not that we can tell. It's honestly why in a way why we haven't done more. Just we keep seeing him around. He gets approached, he runs off as soon as anybody recognizes or says anything to him.
Mm-hmm.
Then nothing's ever missing. So it's, I mean, getting the guards and diverting a lot of resources to it's kind of tough.
Mm-hmm. I think that's why we're here.
Well, we're certainly going to investigate down this avenue, and perhaps we can figure out why he's been troubling you and your people here on the docks.
Certainly. I appreciate it. This gets people spooked. What'd you like to do?
Maybe we should, I guess if we leave Silmaria, we'll ask Clarity, should we, take perch somewhere? Keep our eyes out, see if we can catch him in the act?
I think so.
If I can...
Considering no shipments have really gone missing, perhaps he's been looking for something in particular.
Yeah, I could, if I could get at least 90 feet away from him, I could make it easier for us to track him, and he may lead us to where he's taking the information that he's getting.
He's got to have a place that he is lying low.
Uh-huh.
Right. Is there a space here on the docks? So specifically deck C and D, I guess, has where he's been cited the most. That will have best vantage.
He's giving you some of the sites, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think that's where we'll go because that's where he's been spotted.
Yeah. And I'll keep bird in the air, keeping an eye out for when this guy starts approaching.
Okay, so you wait for 2 hours. And there you see this individual. You see them now. It's hard to tell exactly how they present, but they are dressed in the garb of a dock worker. But you see them snooping around, looking through ship manifests and shipping schedules.
Should I get my hunter's mark on him and then scare him off, see if he can lead us to where he's hiding out?
Yeah.
And then when we get back with everybody else, we can relay that information.
Yeah, because correct me if I'm wrong. They don't really know when Hunter's Mark gets put on them. Correct?
It doesn't say they do.
Unless he like is super specialized with magic, which at first glance it doesn't look like he is, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
I think
you can choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry. It's, I guess, if somebody like.
Yeah, I'd say Hunter's Mark. I usually don't. If they're not looking at you, they usually don't notice.
Okay, and it's only verbal, so I could be like, "Hey, you," and do it.
Well, no, it's a specific words.
Oh, I don't know.
Like when it says verbal, there's like specific words that you say.
Yeah.
Not just any words.
Okay. But they wouldn't know what those words would be.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, they might not even notice you, so you're fine.
Yeah. Okay. So if we could get within 90 feet of him, Samaria will mark him. Put a hunter's mark on him.
I can spook him with thaumaturgy.
Yeah. And then we can chase after him at a distance.
Okay. So you're going to mark him?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you go through, get that sense of where they are.
You spook him some clarity?
Yep. I imagine that he's like in a room or something. I'm gonna make all the windows open, just like boom.
Amazing. So,
could I insight how scared he is when I do it though? I want to see how spooked this man is.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Oh, I'm not very insightful. 6.
Oh no.
What'd you get? Sorry?
6.
Yeah, you don't know. He just kind of go and starts to quickly move through the crowd.
And as operations, I actually have a thing for chasing as well as the hunter's mark. Where is it? Yeah. Graceful mover, dexterity or charisma checks when moving through crowded spaces or dancing. Again, to add a +1 to that. So we're chasing after this guy.
Yeah. So are you chasing or are you keeping up?
We're keeping up. We're
trailing them, right?
We're trailing them, yes.
Okay. Then give me a stealth check with advantage. To start off with, both of you.
Oof. Man.
17.
12.
Okay, you take him for a little bit as he seems to be moving through, a little worried. And then he kind of just stops and Clarity sees you and you kind of make that eye contact where he just is and just starts booking it.
Oh. Urban sprinter, that's what I was looking for. Strength, athletic, or acrobatic checks while running away or pursuing someone else.
Well, now we're definitely pursuing.
Yep, we're pursuing now.
Yeah, chasing. And I've been reading up on these chase scenes, getting ready.
And Alzok is over him too.
Run.
Yeah, moving over to the chase mechanics here.
Oh no.
All right.
JC.
You are 3 gap tokens away.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but cool. Let's do this.
Escape timer.
Yeah, so basically, it's in like explained a little bit, maybe in page 52. But like, there's each gap token is like 30 feet, and like you kind of just there's a timer, so you usually want to like. Obviously, like you can sprint or you can do an action, which will not like it'll set you back a timer. Like there's just different things that you can do to like boost that gap.
Okay, so basically, what we want you all to do is declare your actions.
Okay. I want to go look at the chase rules and stuff and just some of the things that they talk about in it.
I find it.
It starts on page 50 or 49, really.
Oh, I know. Silmeria would definitely bonus action her Pact of the Cloak.
Okay. So you should ignore difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, and my speed increases by 10.
Oh, very good.
Mm-hmm. So my walking speed would be
40.
40.
Nice. And then you'll dash, or what you gonna do?
Yeah, I will dash. And if at some point I feel like I need to, I'll take to the air, but I won't unless I absolutely need to.
Okay, so you're going to dash. You're going to go 2. So you basically close the distance by 2.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to essentially do the same. So they dash, and your speed increase is going to matter. It's going to matter in a moment.
Okay.
So that you did do something, but just it doesn't. Because it didn't raise your whole thing another 30. It doesn't give you another thing.
My walking speed, because of my transformation, has automatically made mine plus 10. But I was going to use my spectral movement to move through difficult terrain as if it were normal, and like dash through.
Yeah.
And I can dash through all objects. It only becomes an issue if I like end my turn like inside something.
All right.
Get him.
Okay, so far the gap stays the same at this point. However, as you're moving through here, you see that running kind of into all of your paths are a bunch of dock workers. It seems there's this big crack and a large crate has fallen off a ship, causing them all to scatter.
Okay.
And so now I'm going to give you the check that makes the most sense to me, which is acrobatics. But if you have a different thing that you can think of, and you'd like to solve the problem a little differently, you can do it as you can name that.
I think if all these people are just all of a sudden in the way, I think Silmeria would definitely take to the air. Start flying.
Okay, so you're going to use flying in order to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you advantage on it.
Okay. So acrobatics. Ooh.
Not the ooh.
Oh, that's bad. That's only a 6. I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Okay, so 6. You get to add 4.
So 10.
Yeah, because of your.
Oh wait. So what? Because of what?
Well, actually, I'm sorry. You'd get to add. It's because you guessed. I would say you'd add 8 to this.
And also the 1 because I'm of my operations thing that I have with that.
So 9 to the 6, which is 15.
15, yeah.
Okay.
Because I could go through things, I kind of just go through it. But I feel like I would still do the acrobatics to make sure I wouldn't get stuck inside something.
Clarity's gonna start possessing people.
Okay.
No, I just get shunted out and take damage.
Do acrobatics. Very good. Give it to me.
Do I roll flat or with advantage?
It's flat, and then what's your Well, I think you're moving through things technically, so you can have advantage. And then what was your speed again?
40.
40. So you can have a plus 8 to that as well.
That is a 25.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so right now that you go forward 2. So at the end of this, you are only 30 feet away from this individual. At the end of round 1.
Gotcha.
And then what would you like to do this next one?
I can make him sleep.
Can you make him sleep from 30 feet away?
Oh yeah, 90 feet.
All right, I will actually. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna hex him. Too.
Okay.
I'm gonna hex him, and that'll be all this will probably rely on acrobatics, so I'm gonna do dex checks for him.
Okay.
The hex is going to drop your hunter's mark, though, I think, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. I want that. Well, we're right on his ass, so.
We could the hunter's mark at this point. I feel like is irrelevant because we got found out.
Yeah,
right?
It's irrelevant. So I'll just stick with the hex, and he'll have disadvantage on all dex checks.
Okay, and then Molly, what are you doing?
Clarity is going to kind of like swoop up. Because I'm 30 feet away, so I could essentially get like in front of him and be like, sleep!
and sleep's like 90 feet, right?
Yeah.
You got it.
I basically like pocket sand his face.
Yeah.
Sleep!
Ah!
So that's, I'm not taking chances. I'm doing it at second level. I don't take chances with natty ones.
All right.
31.
31. It looks. What do you? And falls asleep.
I'm gonna tie him up.
All right. So you've got them all tied up. What do you want to do?
Can you drag this guy? I can't.
I can carry him.
Okay, my strength's not that great.
I have a +1 strength.
That's what I do. We could both carry him. Maybe that'll ease it for both of us.
+1 doesn't mean you're weak.
That's like above average comparative to regular people.
That's true. All right, I think maybe get him back to I don't know. Where are we going to take this guy? We never did. Are we taking him back to the hotel?
I don't think we should. On our way to the docks, was there like an area that was like empty, dilapidated kind of thing?
I mean, you can find a makeshift interrogation room.
That works. We're
looking for a makeshift interrogation room.
I mean, even with your credentials, people go, "Oh yeah, okay." Like, I mean,
okay.
I know that works.
Like your detectors, you have this. Like, you actually have some authority here.
All right. Silmeria will write two letters, 2 notes to the other 2 groups, telling them where we are with this guy, and send Alzok out with these letters too.
Okay.
I think I'm a little far even for message.
You wake them up. You go, what do you want?
What are you doing at the docks?
Just a dockhand doing my job.
No, you're not. Don't lie to us.
Not lying.
I think I'm gonna kind of like crack my neck a little bit. I'm very spooky looking. I look like I'm pretty much mostly dead at this point. And I'm just kind of like be a little bit menacing behind Silmeria and be like, it would be in your best interest if you speak the truth. We know about your snooping that you've been doing through the ledgers. Are you looking for something? And I have a special thing for my investigation path where I have menacing. For my intimidation checks, I can I think it says that I get advantage. I have to scroll and find it again.
Okay. I'll give you the intimidation check.
I would help with that. Like,
menacing.
Yeah.
Charisma intimidation checks made to extract information from a restrained enemy.
I would help with that. Like, kind of, she would her wings would spread out a little bit, making her look a little larger to help with the intimidation.
Absolutely. You could add your strength mod.
Strength +2.
Okay. So an additional +2 to clarity for intimidation.
So 24 plus 2 is 26.
Oh, strength is a +1. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, 25.
that was a. I'm sorry. I looked at dex, not strength. I was hoping for intimidation, but that's fine.
I was just right. I just was trying to find information on the Razorfin. That's all.
On the what?
The Razorfin.
Razorfin? What's a Razorfin?
Ship.
Why were you trying to find this information?
Looks at you and spits on the ground. You know what? Screw the Empire and everything they stand for. They kind of they're tied up, but they roll their sleeve off the chair like where you have them, and they show you a tattoo of a clenched black fist surrounded by a green triangle. I'll die before I help the Empire or its agents. The Razorfin is about to arrive, and I'll be damned if we won't take it for ourselves.
Listen. We understand. You're upset. And she'll kind of like crouch down in front of him, get to his level. We really don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. Like, we're just, we're just kind of doing our jobs.
Spits in your face.
This would be retaliation, but she's not. She would not retaliate. That's fine. You don't want to talk to us. You can talk to our friends.
You get there. They seem to have tied up. It seems like they've given up everything they're going to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a bag over his head.
Knock him unconscious.
And knock him unconscious.
Put the bag over the head. And that will end tonight's session.
Woo! Good job, ladies.
You got him.
All right, we'll start next week with the other two. Thank you, everyone watching. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Boy.